Hello and welcome back to Stellaris. I'm Ewok, and we are the Kirillian armed nations. And we've just went to war with the Hejam Alliance, or rather, the Hejam Alliance have just went to war with us and brought their friends, the Hifnar Sovereignty, along for the ride. So here's my fleet. 4.5k fleet strength, sitting on the edge of Hejam space. And I've got absolutely nothing on the edge of Hifnar space to defend myself from them. But I'm hoping that they're not going to have a particularly large fleet. So, before I start, I'm going to make them not a rally point, so that any new ships will no longer go directly to that fleet when I build them. Other rally points. I'm going to remove the rally point on the spaceport of my home planet. And I'm going to pick an outlying planet. Errol, for example. And make that a rally point. Having done all of that, and build a bunch of destroyers. I have to upgrade some shipyards. So I'm going to start building a protective fleet on that border. Which kind of I guess means I'm hoping that this fleet's going to be enough to fight the Hifnars. I guess we'll find out. I'm going to want my transport ships to follow them as well. Okay, my transport ships are on the other side of the galaxy. I'll try and get there anyway, guys. And that's it, we're at war. System survey complete. Full wartime economy. So I'm going to invest everything into my ships, with the exception of... In fact, no, I'm not going to say I'm going to invest anything in my ships. We'll see how the enemy are before I decide whether that's going to be necessary. One of the things I can do while I'm following these guys is get in the ship designer and update my Corvette design. Oh no, I did that last episode, didn't I? No, I didn't. I just thought about doing it and didn't actually do anything about it. Because I might need to build some Corvettes. Power plant 3 is built. Let's unlock shields. Situation updated. That's the Hejam Alliance's fleet right there. And we're bigger. Well, we're stronger. Except they've got a couple of cruisers. So they've got a nice mixed fleet. Just mostly of tier 1 tech. Seems like mostly lasers with a few physical weapons. To redirect the Armada to chase their fleet down. And we're close. And hopefully my engines are better, because it looks like my fleet's teched out better than theirs. We've got better technology in terms of weapons. So with any luck... Oh Christ, here we go. Did we just jump away from them? Oh, for God's sake, we did. We jumped away from them. Which means they could be flying straight towards my space. We caught their transport. That's cool.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Right, I'm going to have to assume they're heading for my space. Slip past me. It's reassuring to know that my fleet is more powerful than theirs, though. I am happy about that. So I'm going to spend some money upgrading my energy generation, because that's historically been a problem. I mean, I am currently in credit by a fair amount, whereas fielding my entire fleet, which is good.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Anomaly found. Construction complete.
Okay, maybe they backed off because I flew back to my space and I didn't encounter them, and I'm not seeing them anywhere in my space. So it's possible they bottled it. They do have cruisers though. The cruisers worry me, given that my fleet's primarily destroyer based. It's just the pirates, isn't it? My transport fleet's still a ways away.
Hostile fleet detected.
Second Starfleet from the Hifnar sovereignty. And they're stronger than I gave them credit for. The Hifnar skirmishers.
Hostile fleet detected. System survey complete. Station under attack.
Sneaks. The sneaks. They got around. It's okay, they'll do some damage, we'll catch them up.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Fleet destroyed. Research complete. Evading hostile.
Okay, that was bad. All of those ships are going to be lost. Never mind. Let's not try and pull any of them back. Let's use them to slow them down, however much.
Mining station lost.
My admiral died of old age. His range is good. So I did a little bit of damage to that fleet, which is okay. I mean, they're still going to blow that station up and probably take that planet. But I can live with a few losses early in the war. My big focus is to get the Hejam Alliance fleet done. Oh, the Kirillian Armada's heading the wrong way. Oh, for God's sake. Click on what I'm telling you to click on. There we go.
Construction complete.
Oh, they're reinforcing.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
We rebuild, we come back stronger.
Engage.
Oh man, that's a lot of missiles. I didn't think they had that many missiles.
Situation log updated. Construction complete.
Yeah, this is a bit of a bloody battle. And we're losing. Oh god. We're losing. Crap. Retreat.
System survey complete.
And there were a lot of missiles flying around there.
Hostile fleet detected.
So
Construction complete.
I want to add some point defenses to the fleet. fleet back to the home world. Oh, this is a disaster. This is terrible. The war goes bad.
Evading hostile
I don't know what these guys are fielding. Missiles too.
lost invasion. Construction ship under attack. Special project complete.
The fleet comes limping home. Poor start to this conflict. A minus 18% already. It's worrisome. Basic class corvette is about to be created.
Hostile fleet detected.
Made with cheap components. To be built quickly and on the cheap.
Situation log updated. System survey complete.
It's just going bad and bad and bad.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Situation log updated. Building ruined.
Interesting. A new player. A new player on the galactic stage emerges. And everything's gone to pot. And I'm going to have to call it a day because I've reached my time limit. And what an awful day it has been.
Research complete.
Well, the war goes bad. Very early on, the fleet gets massacred. Well, not massacred, but the fleet gets in a losing battle. The Hypnos come in, and they're a lot stronger than I gave them credit for at the outset. the Hedron Alliance are also stronger than I expected, and I've just noticed the Hathgum Galactic Confederacy has appeared right slap bang in the middle of the Hifnar sovereignty. Looks like a rebellion has happened. Obviously that's one of the former Blood Host planets, and they've reappeared as honor-bound, because it was the Hathgum Blood Host, they've reappeared as honor-bound warriors in the middle of the Hifnar Empire. There's a rebellion. There's a rebellion going on. And we've got mutual rivals. That's very interesting. Well, maybe we can turn that to my advantage. Maybe not. We shall see. In the meantime, I've finished researching cruisers, so I can start getting some of them on the go. And hopefully turn this around before it goes too far sideways. I hope you join me again in a couple of days' time to see if I can get away with that. Whew, fingers crossed I do. Thanks very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye.